Hello, and welcome to episode 342 of the Casual Try Hard podcast. I'm Brian,
And I'm James.
and today we're talking about Cube.
Yeah, it's Cube time.
It is Cube time. So, new thing popped up on the internet, so we're going to talk about it today. If you have thoughts, if you have ideas for future shows, let us know. Facebook, Discord, Twitter, X, Blue Sky, email, all those places. Come in, say hey, let us know what's up. We have, I don't know, 3 more days until they start spoiling the next set.
Well, I think they did over the weekend, right? Didn't they start spoiling cards over the weekend?
Did they?
I swear I saw cards popping up on X over the weekend.
Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, let us know.
Yeah, hit us up. We didn't really have an episode last week, so we just did an unshow and called it that. But yeah, like Brian said, if there's anything you guys want us to talk about, definitely hit us up. Any of the places that he said are fine. If you're looking to support the show, you can do so via our Patreon, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. I mentioned our unshow a minute ago. We wanted to make sure we got something out for our patrons. Every week before the show, we spend about an hour of time kind of catching up, making sure all our equipment works, talking about the show, talking about whatever we got going on. It's all completely unscripted, unedited, unplanned. We just kind of record it and pump it out for our patrons. You really never know what we're going to be talking about, and we never know what we're going to be talking about. Hence, it's the unshow.
Yeah.
Patrons also get access to my show notes, so you get kind of a sneak peek about what the upcoming episode's going to be about. Sometimes they're more in depth than others, but they're always there, so you can kind of prepare for the show. If you're interested in either of those things, or if you just want to support the show, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Chip a couple bucks in, however much you feel is appropriate, and we would appreciate it.
Yeah. So with that, they have done something that we had thought they would do, but it has officially happened.
Yeah.
They are bringing, perhaps not the vintage cube on Arena.
Well, I'm pretty sure that when you sent me the message announcing this, you said it was the vintage cube.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Technically, it's the arena-powered cube.
Technically, which technically correct is the best kind of correct. So, yeah, so they are bringing a cube that is more reminiscent of the vintage cube that you would play on Magic Online, or if you watch like LSV do his cube drafts.
Yeah.
It is that kind of experience.
Yep.
So, the most powerful cards from across Magic's history, with the Power 9 that we've been kind of playing with this stupid
Bird
thing.
Oracle of Alpha or whatever it is.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. So, they are bringing it to Arena. So, it looks like we're going to get a whole bunch of new cards. And a new play experience.
Yeah, it's there's kind of a little bit to unpack here. That's why we're kind of doing an episode on it, because they're making a few different changes in order to make this happen. I guess first of all, it's coming out next week, like the end of the month, right? Yeah, next week.
Yeah,
next Tuesday.
28th. Yeah.
Wow, that's fast.
It is.
It's mostly going to be cards that aren't on Arena currently, right? Didn't it say that?
Yes. I think so. That okay, so with over 100 new MTG Arena card printings, some of which you've seen in recent Arena anthologies, the Cube presents a massive update to the game. So, 100 new cards, but between MH3 cards, some of the anthologies, there was a lot of bones to the cube already on Arena. Yeah.
You're going to be able to do this in either draft format, so it's going to
Mhm.
be available for Premier and traditional. So best of one or best of
Yes.
three,
Hmm.
with different rewards for either one. And the rewards, I think, are kind of the interesting part.
Okay.
Before we get into them, is it weird that they're doing like a mini spoiler season for this? Like, is there a
Um,
reason to do spoilers for the vintage cube?
Probably not. I mean, the mini spoiler season is like just in 3 days, 2 days, 2 days. Go look at LSV and Paul Cheon's YouTube channel
Yeah.
for like a breakdown of the cube. So
Well, I thought they said that they were going to be spoiling cards. Like there were going to be content creators spoiling cards. Is it? Did I misread
I
that?
I just saw the like more cards will be revealed throughout the week. So yes, spoiler
Yeah.
season. Check out LSV and Paul Cheon's channels on October 22nd for more updates.
Okay.
So I guess they don't have I didn't see a list of the content creators,
Yeah.
but they do have some content. Like they are at least having them do some stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, maybe that's it. I don't know. The first time I read it, I kind of thought it sounded like they were doing like a spoiler season for it, which I thought
I
would
mean,
be
they
really
might
weird.
like for like a week.
Yeah.
I mean, they are addicted to spoiler seasons.
Yeah.
So like I could see that happening.
Yeah. Um. So one of the things that's kind of interesting about this cube is the prize structure. And I think you said you like, kind of skipped right over that the first time
Yes,
you went
I
through
did
this,
not
right?
even like pay. I was like on my phone trying to find the cube list,
Yeah,
which of course they did not give.
doesn't exist. What's interesting is like not the fact that it's a great payout or whatever, because I don't think that it is. It's a phantom draft, so you don't get to keep what you draft, just like
Hmm.
vintage cube, but it costs the same as a regular draft, right? It's like 10,000 gems.
10,000 gold or 1,500
Or
gems.
yeah, sorry, 10,000 gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and kind of the same with a normal draft. Like for best of one, somewhere between 4 and 5 is your break even point.
Hmm.
Um, but like what kind of sets this apart is they're offering cube prize packs, which are, I guess they're gonna have like cards that aren't on Arena in them, like from the cube. I think that you can win as prizes for for
Hmm.
your collection from doing the cube. But this is also a way for them just to like inject cards onto Arena.
Yeah, so they are making a rotating bonus sheet of new to arena cards.
Yeah.
So you're going to be able to get one of those. You're going to get one card from that bonus sheet.
Okay, yeah, here we go. So you can get a timeless rare or mythic from any card legal and timeless. Um and then a bonus sheet rare or mythic and a flex slot that contains either a timeless rare, a timeless uncommon, or a card from the bonus sheet. And then 2 uncommons and 4 commons from any cards legal and timeless.
Okay. Um,
Which I guess is kind of, see, it's weird because of the arena economy, right? Like the arena economy makes every card worth exactly the same. Because
it makes them
the only thing a card
the
can be worth is a wild card.
it makes them worth the same monetarily,
Yeah.
but like I don't know if you open like some trash timeless card that doesn't get played,
Right.
right? Like that card is like effectively useless,
Yeah.
right? So like I think there's gonna be a lot of like even if there are cards that are like useful,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like there's gonna be people that aren't sophisticated that aren't gonna they're gonna be like, I I got a vampire hex mage. Who wants this card, right? And there's gonna be connoisseurs of the game, and they're gonna be like, sick. 3 more and some dark depths, and we're playing real Magic, right?
That's
We're
right.
pod racing. So, I think that like, just like any of the random cards, like their value to like the player is so like random,
Yeah.
right? Like, oh my gosh, this is the card that I wanted. To like, oh, I effectively got nothing out of this pack.
Hmm.
So like, I mean, for me, a lot of times, like we've talked about it, like I've gone stretches where I just haven't opened packs, and I had like 500 packs or more. Maybe it was like 1,000
Yeah.
that I had not opened because I was just like, like if I just keep getting random like gift cards for events,
Hmm.
eventually these will all turn into gems.
Right.
I like broke down and like opened a bunch of them at some point, but like that was kind of my mindset, was like, I don't care about like these packs at all.
Yeah.
Um, so it is an interesting way of doing it, and like the any timeless rare, like that's any rare on the client,
Right.
right? Because everything's legal and timeless. Like, I don't know, enjoy your like whatever the one green death touching spider is from Spider-Man,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's technically legal and timeless, and I was like, well, cool, but like it's not playable in timeless.
Yeah. Or any
So
format.
yeah, it definitely kind of gives them this like way to, and like if you think about what happens a lot of times in, like, if there's a draft format you like,
Hmm.
you eventually get like all the rares
Hmm.
or close to all the rares. So then they start giving you gems, which
Yeah.
is some percentage of like $1.
Right.
Hey, I got 20 gems, you got 40 gems, like that could add up to be a draft.
Eventually.
The odds of you having every timeless legal rare
Yeah. Slim to none.
is effectively 0.
Yeah.
So like this
How many
makes it
rares
so
for
they,
Spider-Man you got?
I
A
think
dozen, maybe.
maybe, yeah. Like I did a handful of drafts and was like,
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
So like I think they're just gonna be giving people a bunch of cards that like don't want, like cards, like you're gonna get a lot of draft rares.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice that every one of these packs you're going to get a bonus sheet card, and you have a 50% chance to get a second bonus sheet card.
Yeah, like that might be where the value lies in
Yeah.
in them.
But I don't necessarily think that because every card is basically at the most worth a wild card, I don't know that like this pack, I don't think you can say that this is the same as a treasure chest. Right?
No.
Because a treasure chest, like on Magic Online, is worth actual money. Like there's play points in them, and there's cards that are worth actual money in them. You can't. There's no way to get actual money out of this. So
No.
The reason why I thought this kind of price structure was interesting is because it gives them an easy way to inject a card into Arena directly without having to go through an anthology or like a set release or big score or whatever other thing that they're going to do. This is like, there's no indication in this article that this is going to go away. This kind of just seems like a thing that's going to exist on Arena.
Mhm.
Which means that there's always a place for them to inject a card onto the client.
I think that this is very similar to how they use treasure chests. Like when they have a card
Yeah.
that they're trying to figure out how to put on the client,
Yeah.
like it's only available in treasure chests. And
Right.
the difference is like when you open one of those cards, it might be worth $100
Right.
because they only get them in treasure chests.
Right. But on Arena, it's never going to be worth $100 because the highest value anything can ever have is a wild card.
And like all the cards are locked to your account, so it's not
Right.
like I can like
Cash it
even
out.
try to be like, hey, take my whatever and give me a wild card, James. It's like, no,
Right.
no, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
So now the like any asterisk card legal and timeless include, so the exceptions to the any
Mm-hmm.
include any cards that are from Universes Beyond sets.
Oh, that's interesting. I missed that.
Yeah, so it's
I
so
wonder if
like for
that's
the
for like licensing agreement reasons.
that they can only be opened in like official like
Well,
packs.
that they can only be distributed during a time window while they own the license. Like,
Maybe.
do they still have a license for Lord of the Rings? Like, could they
I
sell
I
new
mean
Lord of the Rings?
I mean they're selling Hobbit, which is like
Right, but like they might only have a license for things for the Hobbit book for the Hobbit and not Lord
mm,
of the Rings.
fair. But I was thinking more like could it be that so like the I think the Warhammer cards
Yeah.
they could only be sold as the precon deck.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to put the entire precon on Magic Online.
Gotcha.
And if you wanted, whatever, uh, some card, you had to buy the whole precon. You couldn't just buy like the single initially,
Okay.
right? So it could be that like, hey, these will be distributed in packs, but maybe they didn't have like these will be distributed as prizes,
Yeah.
right? Um, so cards that are fully banned and timeless at the time of this publishing, there were none. There are no banned cards in timeless as
Mm-hmm.
of now. And cards used exclusively as MTG arena rewards or other specific uncraftable cards,
Are there
which I
uncraftable
don't.
cards?
Not that I know of. It would also be legal in, like, maybe this is like some weird like I don't know, like if someone's like, oh, well, this like card that's not on the client is legal. Like, well, yeah, it's not craftable. You can't make. I don't know. That's a weird
Yeah,
thing. Oh,
that's a weird statement.
I was also gonna say that maybe their licensing agreement for Universes Beyond is like every time you do like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle draft,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles gets 20%
Oh,
of the cost of the gems.
yeah.
So maybe it said like the only way people can get our cards is if we get a cut.
Yeah.
So you can't give our cards away because we got to get a cut every time someone gets one of our cards, either through the draft or no, like them giving away packs in a draft. It does end up that they get a cut of that because they get a cut of the draft.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is like they don't want them just giving away because then they'd have to give them a cut of the cube draft money if they give away Universes Beyond cards.
Maybe.
So it is like an interesting pack structure, and I do like your idea of, if because they did mention somewhere that this allows us to like maybe put like playable Pioneer cards
Mm-hmm.
that are like suddenly like meaningful in Pioneer
Yeah, I mean
in
that's
there.
kind of a whole different conversation. Maybe we'll get there towards the end of the episode, but like
Mhm.
Pioneer's a whole weird thing. Did you see
Yeah,
Prof's
but
video?
I saw the title, but I
Yeah.
did not watch it.
He made some kind of interesting points that made me think a little bit.
Okay, maybe I'll have to watch it. But no, just like the idea that like you said, this is a way to inject cards onto the
Yeah.
client,
Yeah.
and like the place where it makes the most sense
Mm-hmm.
is like it would be like Pioneer,
Yeah.
or if they're trying to develop some other format,
Right.
because like Standard is going to get all the cards anyway.
Yeah.
Pioneer is the only other format that like has the like legacy problem on
Right.
Magic Online of like it doesn't have all of the cards.
Yeah.
So if someone breaks some like random like I don't know crumbling vestige,
Mm-hmm.
right? We need a way to put it on here.
Yep.
It doesn't involve it coming with like 13 other cards that no one wants.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess we can kind of talk about it now. The Pioneer thing.
Okay.
So I recommend you watch Prof's video. It was pretty good, and like I said, I know, like I had asked you, I don't remember if it was in the unshow
Yeah.
or if it was on the actual episode a couple weeks ago about like rumors of Pioneer being dead or whatever, because I hadn't heard anything, and you kind of explained it a little bit, but I guess what Prof was saying is there's no events this year for Pioneer. And there's also no competitive events on the schedule for next year for Pioneer. So that's 2 whole years without a reason to play Pioneer.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of expanding upon that, if you look at what standard is now based on or versus like what it used to be, like
Mm-hmm.
when we were playing standard, how did the standard season go? Like you'd start at rotation and there'd be 4 sets
Mm-hmm.
legal and standard, and then you'd progress through the year. Every quarter you get another set until you were at 8 sets, which was big standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
During big standard was when like your mono red deck would come together because you had the best like stupid red uncommon from 8 sets. So like during big standard was when like the weird decks would come about.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd have rotation and you'd be back down to, well, I guess 5 sets. It'd be 4 sets plus
Yeah.
the newest one. Um Currently how many sets are there in standard?
16?
And
15?
we just had a rotation, right?
Yeah. Is it?
So
Maybe it's only like 12 then.
we're at small standard now, and
Yeah.
we have 150% of the sets from a big standard from 2017. So how many sets are when we have the next rotation at the end of 26? How many sets are going to be legal in standard?
The end of in 26.
Yeah, the end of 26.
So I just looked up right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. So 12.
Okay.
So
And then we're getting 7 more next year.
20,
21.
something like that. Because there's Avatar,
Yeah.
and then 7.
Yeah. So 20, yeah, 20. Do you know how many sets were legal in Pioneer when it was announced as a format?
Was it like 20? That's
It was like 26 or 27, I think.
yeah. I was gonna say it's a little bit bigger than that, but yeah.
So big standard currently is almost what Pioneer was when it was launched. And if you go back and read like the announcement article for Pioneer, the reason for it existing was that they wanted to give players a place to play their favorite standard cards after they rotated out of standard.
Mm.
Well, if you're playing the same cards in standard for 3 years now, up to a maximum of 21 sets in standard, like, do you really need a place to continue playing those cards, or have they kind of run their course after 3 years?
I mean,
And like
probably
that's
run their course.
yeah, that was kind of one of his arguments, was that there's not really a reason for Pioneer anymore.
And I mean, tinfoil hat. They've monetized Modern with Modern Horizons,
Yep.
and they've monetized Standard
Yep.
by printing 8,000 sets.
Yep.
But there's no way to monetize Pioneer. So, I guess the 2 sets that don't have a way to monetize them are Legacy. Well, I guess 3 if you count Vintage, but Vintage, Legacy,
And Pioneer.
and Pioneer. And even Legacy and Vintage are kind of monetized by the fact that
Modern
they have
Horizons.
to buy Modern Horizons 4 or whatever. So, okay, another tangent real quick.
Sure.
Remember how we talked about Many Bands of Pre-Show last week? Like, how long has Modern Horizons 3 been out?
Yeah.
Right? So at the game store, cracking our Modern Horizons 3 packs, and someone's like, God, can't believe, like, how long are they going to be able to keep getting this set? Like, I was like, well, they keep printing it. It's still in print. Like, I was like, how long has Modern Horizons been out? And they were like, I was like, 15 months.
Yeah.
Or so, and they were like, no. And they looked it up like, oh my God. It's felt like forever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess it's just because it's everywhere.
Well, because you've gotten 3 years worth of sets since then. That's why it feels like forever.
That's also true, right? There's just been so much churn.
Yeah.
And you're seeing so many new cards that, like, you're conditioned to, like, oh, I've seen 12 sets. Clearly, it's been 3 years.
Right.
But no, it's just funny that, because you were like, 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
I was like, no, it came out last year.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. So, okay, I can kind of see that if there's no reason for it to exist. Right, we should get back to Arena Cube.
Yeah, back to Arena Cube. Sorry for the
Okay.
tangent and the other tangent.
That's all right. It's our show. We can do what we want. Okay.
Well, I mean, I think we're kind of done, like, talking about... Was there anything else in this announcement for the actual cube?
So I was gonna say, like you mentioned, it starts on the 28th and it goes to the 18th of November.
Oh,
So you
there
get,
was
like,
an end date. Okay, I didn't see an end
Yeah,
date.
so there's like three solid weeks of it.
Oh, is that when Avatar comes out? Is that why they're pulling it on the 18th?
Maybe. I get to, like, try to figure that out.
Yeah.
But of course, like, November 21st.
Okay, so right before it comes out.
Yeah, so the November 21st is when it comes out. So, like, yeah, like right before it comes out.
Yeah.
And then we talked about, like, it's the standard structure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we had mentioned, but maybe not directly, not all of the cube cards that are going into the cube are going to be legal and timeless. Well, they're not going to be available to play in timeless. It's not speaking about, like, their legality.
Yeah.
But of course, the Power 9, Soul Ring, some of that stuff is not going to be legal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Just doesn't make sense to. But, right, like, there'll be some cards that they don't want to make legal because it could just be too big of a shakeup. I guess it also gives them a way to, like, drip feed people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, buy this anthology for these cards, or, like, craft these things.
Yeah.
And then we can release another set of cards in 3 months that invalidates some of those cards. So you have to spend more wild cards, kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to just dumping all of the cards at the same time.
Yeah.
And it makes it so they don't have to worry about balance as much.
Yeah.
Right? They can release the cards they feel they're going to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can try other cards later. But if they dump them all onto the client at once,
Yeah.
the ones that they wanted to be legal, like, out of the cube, it could be just way too much.
Yeah, the only cards that are going to be legal are the ones that are on the bonus sheets, right? Because the rest of it is a Phantom Draft.
Yes, but like, you can't, like, a lot of times with the Phantom Draft you can actually craft the cards.
Well, yeah.
Right, but you can't craft some of these. Like, some of these are just not going to be available. So not all powered cube cards will be collectible upon the release of this event. This is a trade-off we made to accelerate this release and maintain the best play experience possible across our constructed formats. So there you go. So they just don't want to, like, basically blow up the timeless metagame.
Yeah.
And again, like, if you were to, like, dump all the cards now, people could just buy the cards for the best deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then ignore the other cards.
Right.
But now you can, like, release cards to make a best deck, and then in 6 months release some more cards to make a new best deck.
Yep.
And you can, like, milk more wild cards out of people.
Yep.
So while I believe them that they're kind of worried about the constructed formats, I think it's also, like, a way to bleed more wild cards from people.
Yeah, and that kind of feeds into some of my baseless speculation that we'll get into here as soon as we're done talking about the actual announcement.
Okay, do you want to go over the our Reddit answers to the
Sure.
cube?
Absolutely.
Things? Okay. So, you know how when Morrow does a set release, he does his like little hints at like what cards are
A creature
coming,
type
so
we've
people
never
can
put
like
on a card before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a returning like favorite character, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, like a reprint from 45 years ago or whatever
Yeah.
it is, right? So they've done the same thing here, but they're all cards that are reprints.
Yeah.
So some Reddit degens. I'm gonna quote M Weep Inc. is who I found who seemed to have some good stuff here. So the first thing is a card with audio performed by a non-human actor.
Mm-hmm.
His guess was Comet Stellar Pup because it's a planeswalker
That's a dog.
and it's a dog.
Yep.
So and like all the planeswalkers have some audio when they come in. I think I can't think of one that doesn't. So like I would like to imagine they have a dog like barking into like a fishbowl, so it sounds like he's in a helmet, like a little echo or something. But yeah, so it could be Comet.
Makes sense to me.
What was the next one?
A card which, when printed, was the 6th card of a 5-card cycle. This one's pretty interesting for me. Reddit guy says Mox Diamond here. So
Which,
originally
like,
the 5
seems...
Moxen, and then the Mox Diamond was the first Mox that wasn't one of the 5 Moxen.
And like, it seems like it makes sense, especially with
It's a staple in Vintage Cube.
Staple in Vintage Cube.
Yep.
And there's like one of the things that they like in Vintage Cube and like the Magic Online Vintage Cube is like the lands archetype.
Yeah.
And so like that oftentimes plays Mox Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
And so like it kind of makes sense with some of the other cards that they had on the bonus sheet.
Yep.
Next one, a card that is not from limited edition Alpha, whose name appears in full in the card text of at least 800 other cards, none of it which were printed before it. And this person seems very confident that it's got to be Flash.
That totally makes sense.
Yeah. Right? Like, you've got Flash Freeze, you got all the Flash creatures.
Yeah. Flash is a mechanic.
Yeah, so it seems like it makes the most sense.
Yep.
Which also, like, if you, like, follow any kind of vintage Q, they're putting Torsten and on, like, the bonus sheet, and Torsten is one of the, like, best
things to flash.
Cards to flash in. It's, like, one of the, like, 4, like, good flash targets.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that you put in Torsten because you plan on having flash.
Yep.
Right.
The next one is a card whose name spelled backward is a different Magic card. Tinker backward is Renet per guy on Reddit, and I didn't know Renet was a Magic card, but we looked it up and turns out Renet is a Magic card.
So yeah, and I mean again, it makes sense if you're gonna go like hard into the Vintage Cube thing. There are some cards that just have to be in Vintage Cube.
Tinker's one of them.
And like Tinker feels like one of them.
Yeah.
Right, like or Powered Cube.
Yeah.
Like they're like walking the line.
Right.
Of like, is it Vintage Cube or not? Okay. But I could see them wanting to make it like
its own
distinct
thing.
from the Magic Online Cube. At least 4 cards that were at one point restricted in formats other than Vintage. So this guy pointed out it's like when Type 2, which was like old-timey standard.
That was when I started playing Magic.
Yep. Because it was Type 1, Type 1.5, and then Type 2.
Yeah. Type 2 was standard, Type 1.5 was Legacy, and Type 1 was Vintage. And actually, Type 2, I don't believe, had any restricted cards. Only Type 1.5, I'm pretty sure, had restricted cards. Because Type 2 was just standard. Yeah.
So this guy says that he feels the options, or he has a link, but I'm going to channel, copy artifact, demonic tutor, regrowth, wheel of fortune, candelabra of Tanos, Felden's cane, ivory tower, library of Alexandria, Mishra's workshop, Chaos orb, falling star, mind twist, mirror universe, recall, sword of the ages, underworld dreams, an uncommon from like 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Balance, Zernor, Black Vice, Lantax, Hymn to Rock, and Strip Mine. Well, they told us that we're getting Zernorb on the that we're getting Zernorb as one of the like bonus cards.
Regrowth is already on the client.
Strip Mine's already on the client.
Yep.
Lantax is already on the client.
Yep.
Felden's Cane's already on the client.
Ivory Tower.
Is it?
Yep. It was
Probably.
Brothers War bonus sheet.
Okay. And Demonic Tutor and Channel are already there.
Yep.
So his guess, which I kind of believe with, or he got it down to like 7.
Yeah.
Which was Wheel of Fortune, Candelabra of Tanos, Library of Alexandria, Mishra's Workshop, Mind Twist, Balance, and Him. Like I could see them saying that Mind Twist, Balance, and Him aren't fun.
Yeah.
And so we don't want to have those on the client in the cube because it's kind of a different. I think there's a different type of player on Arena than on Magic Online.
Definitely.
That like on Magic Online, like you're okay with someone like
cheesing you out of the game.
Lotus Petal, yeah. Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, like Mind Twist you for 6.
Yeah.
Or like playing the game in a certain way and then balancing away your hand in like all of your creatures.
Yeah.
Right, you're just like, okay, like this is what I signed up for.
Yep.
It might be kind of a harder sell to other people. So like Wheel, Candelabra, Library, Workshop, I think are my guess of like the new ones. All right.
Next one is a card with 2 or more words in its name, each of which has appeared in the type line of a card other than this card.
Which is weird, it's already on the client.
Yeah.
But they have Urza Saga?
Yeah, I don't
don't know.
It makes sense, but Urza Saga's already on there, so I don't know. And this says new cards coming to Arena, so I don't see how it can be Urza Saga.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be.
Yeah. My thought was something like a Goblin King. Not that I think we're going to get Goblin King, but something along those lines where like Goblin is a type line and like King, I don't know if King is a type line or not, but
King might be some like from like some Universes Beyond set or something.
Or like Goblin Matron. A Goblin Matron's already on there. But something along those lines where like back in the day it was the name of a card, but now it's a race and a profession.
Yeah. And then they have a card that has never been available on any digital Magic platform.
Yeah.
And that list is like any Commander card that's been printed in the last like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like
something that hasn't made it on through a treasure chest yet.
Yeah, they suggest like some jumpstart cards.
Oh yeah.
Well, like,
no, because jumpstart was all on Arena, I think.
Well, he has Preston the Vanisher, which I've never heard of before.
Me neither.
Is like his like suggestion.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's some weird rabbit thing. Yeah, there's no like Arena version on what's it called?
I guess maybe some of the later jump starts didn't quite make it on.
Yeah, but like a card I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a rapid wizard, so he's got that going for him.
Yep.
So yeah, there are a few things that so like there's some interesting things there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this came up as well. How would you feel if your Black Lotus and your Mox and your Etc. Recall were beside some hideous, disgusting, perpetually gains check a spell book for intensity card, right? Right? So like whatever the alchemy cards.
Yeah.
So I would not like that.
Me neither.
Like this feels like pure magic. So there's not been any discussion of that,
Mhm.
but someone when LSV tweeted out like, "Hey, this is this is a thing that is happening." Someone wrote, "Hate to be that guy, but what's the status of alchemy cards in the cube?" And LSV's response was, "I was happy with their decisions on that front."
I think that's
Uh,
pretty telling.
yes. So So I am mostly an alchemy hater, but an oracle of the alpha stand. How should I feel? And I cannot read this emoji. I don't know
Okay.
what it is. It's like a guy saluting him. LSV, that was LSV's response.
Okay.
Uh, this person. I honestly can't tell if this is you saying that they do or do not have them. I hope they do have them. I just play Moda if I don't want them. LSV context cues can help decipher ambiguous statements. So,
Yeah.
uh, I feel like it sounds like they don't have,
I tend to
uh,
agree with you.
or they have like Oracle of the Alpha and maybe some select ones that aren't like too egregious.
Yeah, like when we used to cover the alchemy cards, like there's some of them that they could have done in paper.
Yeah, that
And
like presented some tracking issues, but they weren't like
yeah,
obscene.
right. Maybe we're a little bit outside the rules, but like could be done if you really wanted to.
Yeah. So, like, maybe like it might be a thing where like there's like five or six out of like the
Hmm.
500 card cube or whatever.
And that's probably fine. As long as there's
Yeah,
something in the vein of like, what was that red drop creature that like shuffled lightning bolts in your deck? Like that's fine.
yeah.
And like
So like there could
Oracle the
be
Alpha, that's fine.
yeah there could be a few things that are like whatever.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it will be a good time.
Hmm.
Not not the best payout,
Yeah.
and someone's complaining about like, oh, like the payout's so bad, like the dream is to let go infinite. I'm like, you can still go infinite if you just go 5-2 or 5-3 every single best of one draft.
Hmm.
Congratulations, you get to go infinite.
I mean,
Right,
the
that
payout
hasn't
is
changed.
exactly the same as like a regular
Yeah,
draft.
yeah, like but that like people complaining about that, like that doesn't change,
Right.
right? Like you still get to go infinite if
Right.
you just like
Get
if
good
you are
scrub.
consistently 4-3, 5-3,
Hmm.
you get to go infinite,
Yep.
right? Like that's not like I've definitely done 50, 60 drafts in a format
Yep.
that and like put no money in. Like I think that's like close enough to infinite for like a given set
Right.
that like whatever. Um Not that I know if I'm going to have like enough time to do that many drafts,
Hmm.
but you just ignore my wife and child. Whatever. Okay,
All right, we got like 15
so
minutes left. Are you ready for some baseless speculation?
my tinfoil hat is shined.
Okay, good. So, I don't know how long they've been working on this, right? Um,
Hmm.
I'm sure that they didn't start this a month ago. Like it's probably safe to assume that they were working on this before the recent goings on with Spider-Man.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, but how do they use Vintage Cube on Moto?
It was always kind of when Wizards owned
Hmm.
Magic Online,
Yep.
it was 2 or 3 times a year. It was always Christmas Cube season,
Hmm.
and then they had it in the summer.
Hmm.
And it was oftentimes like then it started to be a little bit more where they do it for like 2 or 3 weeks when a format would start to get stale,
Exactly.
right? They like just kind of bring it in as like a way to keep people engaged with the client.
Absolutely. So Christmas time is a good chunk of time after the fall set had come out, and when people had time, like would typically have time off of work and have time to play.
I mean, to the point where people called it Holiday Cube.
Right. Summer is kind of the same thing. There's traditionally there was always a lull in the summer. The summer set never really sold super well. That's where the core set kind of lived, and like less enfranchised, or not less enfranchised, but less of the enfranchised players would be playing through a core set. Again, people who like would have more time off during the summertime. It's a way to keep them engaged with the game. And then, like you said, if there was ever a lull, they could bring the cube out as a way to keep people on the client. And like that has gotten, in my understanding, is that has gotten more common since Wizards doesn't run Moto anymore.
It like I heard like Moto. I forget by who said this. That basically Moto is a cube machine now.
Yeah.
That like you do a lot of your other Magic stuff on Arena, but Moto was that place that you went to get cube.
Yeah. So, what do you think the chances are that, even though I'm sure that they've been working on this for a little bit, at the very least, what do you think the chances are that this got pushed up because Spider-Man was a flop?
I mean, context clues help clarify vague statements.
Yeah.
The like, where was in the announcement when they're like, the trade-off we made to accelerate this release,
Yeah.
and maintain the best play experience across constructed formats. It sounds like they were like a lot of the cards were already on Arena. Like the Power 9 was there. Like there's definitely things that they had to add.
Yeah.
Right. But then sounds like they were working on it, but maybe they were being a little hesitant on like how are we gonna like implement this in constructed formats.
Yeah.
And someone said, we don't care about the constructed formats. No one's playing our stupid video game.
Yeah.
We have to get people to play our stupid video game. For the love of God. Please.
Yeah.
Please someone play our stupid video game. So I think that there is maybe realistically it was supposed to come out around holiday time. Right? Like that's like 6 weeks after Avatar.
Yep.
Right? In that like dead space where like nothing happens with WotC.
Yep.
And then it was going to be the Arena set. Then there was going to be like the next set or Lorwyn in like January.
Yeah.
And like maybe that'd have been like a good time. And they're like, hey, we need to get this out now. So maybe it got pushed up 2 months. But I think it was pushed up.
Yeah, I do too. And I definitely would not. I would imagine that this is going to be back more often than not. Kind of the same way they do like the flashback drafts or whatever. They'll throw this in all the time.
Yeah. I mean, especially if it does well.
I think it will do well.
Yeah, I think we've talked about, or I've talked about before, that like they have less of an interest in Magic Online doing well.
Yeah.
Since Daybreak has taken it over.
Yep.
Right, like it's still making the money, I'm sure. Like Daybreak's paying some sort of rent.
Right.
Or some percentage back to them. Right? But if they already have a lot of the like grinder people on Arena doing best of one drafts to prep for the Pro Tour. And doing and like doing other stuff over here, why wouldn't they try to get those people to stay on the client to do cube? Like the thing that might be drawing them back to Moto, right? Is like, oh hey, like you should just stay here and do this thing for a bit.
Yep.
And so that could be a way to like keep them. And there are rumors, or maybe not even rumors, there's an announcement. They're going to do 4-player Commander on Arena.
Well, there was a thing a while back. Like, wasn't that out of a survey or something?
I feel like this was like in the last 3 months.
Was there like an actual announcement? Because I remember the thing about the survey.
Let's see here. See if we can find it. I feel like there was an announcement. I could have swore there was an announcement.
I don't remember hearing that. Like I said, I remember speculation.
Yeah, maybe I'm like hallucinating it, but I could have swore there was a thing. I could have swore there was something that like they had said it was coming to Arena, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I
Oh, here we
like.
go.
Oh no,
August
Magic Head
22nd,
Designer.
2025. Yeah, Magic Head Designer confirms multiplayer is coming to Arena.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't hallucinate it.
It was
Arena
in.
has now announced long-term plans to allow multiplayer play.
Yeah, it was from Blogatog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh. Uh. So yeah. So. Gosh, it is super hard to see where like the question ends and like.
Yeah. Yeah, Tumblr is not the not the best medium for disseminating information.
Yeah. So like, if they're bringing four-player commander to Arena,
Mm-hmm.
which, again, is a thing that people do on Magic Online,
Right.
and they're bringing Vintage Cube to Arena,
Yep.
right? Like, I think that is a way to slowly like wither
Yep.
Magic Online. So, and it's one of those things that like you can't, like they can't make the cards on Magic Online. They can't just say that they are zero. They are worth nothing.
Right.
But if they are, if people aren't on the client anymore, they will go down in value.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because they can't just be like, "Hey, these are going away now."
Yeah.
I'm sure somewhere in the terms of service you can.
Yeah.
But like, just for like a not having a riot,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Well, I think
there
technically,
is-
per terms of service, like the bots aren't kosher, right?
Probably not.
I thought that
But
was like a big hubbub a while back.
Yeah, but like it's also very hard for that client to work without them.
Oh yeah, it's basically impossible.
Yeah. But like they're like the thing about Arena that like they can't replace about Magic Online is the fact that you said that like, oh, the cards are worth money.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is. I've heard this enough times that like maybe it is, maybe it's also Magic players being a little racist, about like people in other countries
Mm-hmm.
will like play pauper leagues
Mm-hmm.
or play certain leagues because they can, like a 5-0 actually pays them a decent amount of money,
Yeah.
like in their country,
Yeah.
where they're like,
I've-
hey,
I've
I'll
heard
play
that too.
Magic. I'll play Magic, and if I go 4-1 or 5-0, like I make however much money an hour, or like that's why you get like the win,
Yeah.
the win swapping
Yeah.
things where like, you know, it's a weird time where there aren't that many people on, and people will just get on and like make someone 5-0
Mm-hmm.
because it works out that they make a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
And that's something that like Magic Arena can't like do. It's like, oh hey, like
Right.
you went 7-0, you got like 3 packs or whatever, and it's like, okay, that doesn't do me any good.
Mm-hmm.
So like I still think there's always going to be some like interest in Magic Online for like some of that, but like if the cards go like down in value,
Yeah.
like then it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's like a bunch of stuff. So baseless speculation. Spider-Man brought this to us early.
Mm-hmm.
This is a way to drive Magic Online, perhaps not out of business, but like eventually it will if you're trying to move all of your clients.
Kind of like how Legacy's
All-
not dead and Pioneer's not dead.
But like if you are, it doesn't make any sense, even though they like sold off Magic Online, to have two
Yeah.
effectively competing digital clients
Right.
for the same game,
Right.
right? I mean, that's why, you know, they hold on for a while, but that's why, like, eventually servers for old video games get closed down,
Mm-hmm.
right? It no longer remains profitable. We want you to buy Battlefield 6
Right.
as opposed to playing Battlefield 4,
Right.
right? And so, like, hey, we want you playing Magic Arena where we've put all of our money and then stopped, but we put all of our money
Yeah.
and we don't want you playing Magic Online anymore because it's the old version,
Yeah.
right? So like they don't want to close the client because like it'd be a bunch of bad will, but eventually if you give everyone what they want from on Arena that they were getting that they wanted from Magic Online,
Yeah.
they're gonna move because it's a better experience.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what it's gonna be like when Magic Aids have to start making his videos on. He's just gonna be playing on Cockatrace constantly now.
Yeah.
I refuse. The one time, this was years ago, he was like, oh, like he like built the deck in Arena
Yeah.
and talked about it, and then he was like, all right, well, I have a very special Magic Arena skin, and the gameplay was him playing on Moto.
That's pretty
So
good.
he like talked. He did the deck tech in Arena, and then
Yeah.
just
Went to
smash
Moto.
cut to Moto as his exclusive skin for
Yeah.
Magic for Arena. It's like well played, sir. Well
Yep.
played. So yeah, so I think those are a reasonable basal speculation that like what probably in 3 or 4 years, if not less, they would like to see Moto gone.
I don't think they can do it that quick because there's no way they're going to get support for Modern on Arena in 3 years. And at the very
Fair.
least, that needs to be supported on Arena before they just take Moto out back and put a bullet in it. Like they still make, like we mentioned at the top of the show, they still make money off of Modern.
Now hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
In 2 years, in theory, they'll be releasing Modern Horizons 4.
So current Modern will just be Modern Horizons 3 and Modern Horizons 4, and you won't need any other cards?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll just put that on Arena,
Yeah.
and it'll be like, oh, hey, we accidentally
Made a new
invalidated
format.
every card from like 2008 forward.
Yeah.
Every card from 2008 to 2019 is unplayable now.
Yeah.
You have to have a Johnny like morph with Frodo to like power up Donatello
Yeah.
so that then whatever
Hop on Shadowfax and
yeah, and then we're good to go.
yeah.
But yeah, like it could very well be Modern Horizons 4 just like
Yeah.
like they can put Lightning Bolt. They already have Lightning Bolt on the client. They already have the old cards that matter.
Yeah.
So, all right. So with all that, I think we got a show.
We got a show.
So if you have ideas for next week, if you're not careful, we might just break down the cube list.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Let us know. Facebook, Discord, Twitter, X, Blue Sky, email. Come in. Tell us what you want us to talk about. I guess also on the 28th, we will also start getting Avatar previews.
Well, I was just going to say is, this releases on Arena on the 28th. Maybe if the listeners aren't careful, we'll record on Tuesday and do one live.
Oh, we could.
Yeah, we could.
Oh, man. The technology.
Yeah. We have
All
the
right,
technology.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We haven't done something like that like ever.
I know.
Oh, man. We're expanding the scope.
No promises. We'll see what we can do.
If my computer crashes at the thought.
Yeah, like Brian said, hit us up. All the links are down below. All the normal places. If you want to support us, you can do so on Patreon, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Chip a couple bucks in, get access to our unshow, about another hour-ish of content out of us every week, and get access to my show notes, and you get to support the show. We would appreciate that. Patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG.
Yeah, and with that, we'll catch you on the internet.
We will catch you on the internets.